Safia totally did better against him than I did. Oh well. Babu's Game Room. Hey guys, this is just Chris here. Thanks so much for checking us out. You might be wondering, why is there a video on Sunday? And where's Safia? If you're not wondering that, welcome to the channel. Anyways, Safia's been doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Blue, and she's got her rivalry with Lanny, but I feel like she needs to be challenged a little bit more. So I'm starting up Pokemon Red to give her an appropriate challenge. So she's doing a Babu Plays because it's her first time playing Pokemon. This is a Let's Play, a regular Let's Play, because I've played this game a billion times. So I'm feeling pretty confident in my ability to run through it pretty quickly. This will be a faster, except I apparently can't spell my name, a faster Let's Play than Safia's. I'll be just getting to the good stuff rather than going through everything. There'll be a lot of editing and speeding up and stuff like that. So I'm going to name my rival Kevin. Now, Kevin is an old friend of mine, childhood friend, and actually every single time that you've been able to name your rival in the Pokemon games, I have called him Kevin. Because back in the day, me and Kevin were always playing anything that you could plug two controllers into together. He was always my rival in video games, and then I thought, oh, I should name my rival Kevin. And it just kind of stuck. Haven't talked to him in a while, but Kevin, if you end up seeing this one's for you. So I've got my potion from the PC. Don't need to talk to Mum because I'm cold like that. And I know exactly where to go. There we go. Professor Oak stops me. He talks to me. And we have this really cool music going. Now I'm going to get my Pokemon for my protection. Now, if you were following Safia's Babu Plays, she chose Charmander and her rival Lanny chose Squirtle. And that left Bulbasaur sitting all on his own, and we don't want Bulbasaur to be left behind. So I don't remember which one Bulbasaur is, but I need to go find it. Let's try this one. I think that was the one that was sitting. Oh, first try. There we go. So Bulbasaur, dinosaur with a plant on its back. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. I'm not familiar with Bulbasaur physiology. Squirtle was always my starter. Not always, but usually my starter in Pokemon Red and Blue. But I'm stuck with Bulbasaur this time, so I don't really know what to name it. If it was Safia, she would probably call it Bulby or Sori. Okay, Florian, because that is an actual name, and it's like flora, flowers. That'll do. Alright, Kevin, bring it on. Oh. I'm gonna need to use a potion. Safia's already doing better than me. Oh yeah, I would've died. Okay, so I won, I lost my potion, and I am down 125 Pokedollars, or 125 yen, because that potion is worth 300. Okay, good, we're ready to go out into the wilderness. And random encounter after random encounter. I'm really glad that Gust is a normal type attack this gen and not a flying type attack. It seems like this change was made just to make the game easier for players with Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is always recommended as the easiest starter to pick in Gen 1. He's got a type advantage against the first two gyms, being a grass type, and even a soft advantage against the third gym. And even early on, he's got the advantage that, since he's also a poison type, he cannot get poisoned by the swarms of Weedles in Viridian Forest. So he's immune to poison, type advantage against the first three gyms, arguably. What am I forgetting? He's got a way to heal himself, which very few Pokemon have until you get to like Zubat and Oddish, but there you go, Leech Seed already. So I'm going to be battling Safia very soon. Not very soon in this Let's Play, but I guess very soon in her Let's Play, chronologically speaking. And I'm going to be trying to, give her a challenge without purposely trying to wipe the floor with her or anything, because I have a little bit of an advantage in that I know her team, but secretly I've already planned out all of my teams and all the points that I'm going to battle her. The first one, I'm not going to spoil it, but it is very soon in her Let's Play. She's got her first badge, and I think she's ready to meet her new rival. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking to everybody, it's just sort of a reflex for me. Skip the encounters, let's just rush back to Professor Oak. So, one of the rules that I decided for my teams when facing Safia is that I'm going to use Pokemon that she's not using. And of course that can change at any time, and she might end up using all of the strong and cool Pokemon, which would kind of suck for me, but luckily I know about some Pokemon that she missed out on. And also luckily for me, she's not using, or currently using, one of my favorites, Weedle and Beedrill. So I get to have a Beedrill, and I think it's going to be my left-hand man, I guess. Gotta keep my starter as my right-hand man. Beedrill is going to be my left-hand man, and I actually used Beedrill in a playthrough that I did of Red, and it's actually really good in first gen. It's one of like 4 Pokemon that gets any bug-type moves, and it gets one of the only ones that's any good in Twin Needle, which is a move that's unique to it. And it's not that great for taking out Psychic types, of course, because Beedrill is a Poison type, but Poison types are weak to bug-type moves in Gen 1. I don't know why, but they are. So that means virtually every Grass type in the game, because most of them are Grass and Poison, virtually every Grass type is 4 times weak to Twin Needle. So it's kind of a star player. I'm looking forward to using a Beedrill again. And even if Safia starts using a Beedrill, I'm going to keep my Beedrill as my left-hand Mon, because I like Beedrill. I'm also not doing a Nuzlocke or anything like that, because I'm not very good at them, but I do get attached to my Pokemon regardless of whether or not I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I give them all nicknames, and I think I'm going to do sort of an anti-Nuzlocke, where I'm going to catch and raise everything, and of course most of that is going to be done off-screen. Nobody wants to watch level grinding. But I've started doing that in the newer Pokemon games where they have ridiculous numbers of Pokemon, and I was just catching everything, using everything, and you actually get to see a lot of different Pokemon, and it also prevents you from getting too over-leveled. Since you have to raise everything, the experience just gets divided up way too much, and nobody ends up really overshining anyone else. Okay, so I've got a Rattata now, and Safia's not using Rattata. So I am going to use a Rattata, and I'm not sure what I should call it. Okay, this is going to be Big Tooth. And I am apparently terrible at writing in Pokemon. Big Tooth. Big Tooth. Okay, it fits. Alright, so I'm walking around in here because I know both Nidorans live here. There's also Spearow. Okay. Nidoran Male, and I think this is the one that is common in Red. Nidoran Female is the hard one to find. Ooh, I think I've got a fairly strong Rattata. Unless I've just overestimated Nidoran Male's defense. So, Safia's got her Nidoran Male, and it's kind of her left-hand Pokemon, it seems. She's got Nino, and she seems to like it. Okay, this one is going to be called Farid, but I'm not going to use him against Safia because she's got one. Alright, let's see if I find another dozen more male Nidorans. Don't seem to be having too much luck this time, that's okay. So I know for sure that I'm going to be using Rattata against Safia, and Rattata is actually really deadly at this early stage in the game. Just because its attack and its speed is so high, it's a little bit frail, but as soon as it learns Quick Attack, it can almost start sweeping people if they're unprepared. So I still need Spearow and a female Nidoran. Female Nidorans are really, really rare right now. Alright, Spearow. This is another one that I'm not going to be using. Oh, it's level 5 already though, so that's nice. Okay, that does big damage. Spearow is a really good one to use early on because it has Peck, which is a flying type move, which are really uncommon in Gen 1. Alright, excellent. So that allows you to just plow through all the bug catchers if you didn't choose Charmander, and you can just burn them up with Ember, like Safia did. but she has both her Spearow named Sparta and her Charmander Chari, so bug catchers are just a joke to her. Alright, I'll call it Algonquin, because I think of Spearhead and native tribes who use spears, and Algonquin is one of those tribes, and I'm really hoping I didn't spell it wrong because that would be embarrassing. Another limitation I'm going to set on myself is that I'm not going to spend more time than Safia does. And that sounds like it'll probably be a big advantage to me since I can just zoom through the game. But I'm also going to be raising literally every single Pokemon I can get my hands on. So it could end up going either way. I could be strapped for time, I could be way ahead for time. So I'll kind of adjust that rule as it goes. Alright, Algonquin. Ooh. When did Spearow take so much damage? I mean, have so low defense. Oh. Just bad luck, I guess. I'm definitely not having the same luck that Safia did. I feel like in this many encounters, she already had, everything from this route. Okay, Spearows are going to be worrying for me because Bulbasaur being a grass type is also weak to Peck. And Florian, my Bulbasaur, is kind of my trump card right now. The only one who's strong enough to be able to consistently take out wild Pokemon, but he won't be able to take out Spearow on his own. Luckily, this one is just using Growl over and over and over. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh boy. Oh man. Alright. Oh man. I feel like I'm not doing as well as Safia. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh man, that was much harder than it should have been. Uh-oh. Okay, I can handle this. Alright, so I'm still missing Pidgey and female Nidoran. I'm not gonna give up. Female Nidoran will come eventually. So I think female Nidoran shows up something like 5% of the time. That's 1 in 20. So I need to do a lot of encounters to have a high likelihood of seeing one. I could get lucky, I could get unlucky, but they are really rare, and Safia's really lucky that she encountered the male Nidoran as early as she did, and she caught it on the first try, just because they're so uncommon. In speedruns of the game, the strategy is to choose Squirtle, rush over here, and then catch a male Nidoran and use that virtually in place of Squirtle entirely. Except when you need to use Squirtle, I think? I don't know. So that makes... Oh, a nice level 5. So that makes Pokemon Red a lot easier to do a speedrun for because they're just so much more likely to appear. Whereas in Blue, if you're looking for a Nidoran male, they are a lot less common, and you could end up walking around in here for quite a while if you're doing a non-tool assisted speedrun, which would suck. There's a Pokemon in Viridian Forest that I'm not looking forward to catching, if my luck is going to be like this. Well, I know when I fight Kevin up there, that's gonna be nice and easy. I need to have like a big wooden block here to knock on every time I say something like that. Because I thought I would be able to kind of zoom through this section with all of my Pokemon, have them all caught already, but no, that's not happening today. Alright, I'm gonna do, I guess, 20 encounters in total since it's a 1 in 20 chance. This is number 1, and if it doesn't show up by encounter 20, then I will just fight Kevin. This is 2. Question of the day, everyone. What Pokemon took forever to show up for you? Let us know in the comments. 3... 4... 5... Alright, so I did just 5 encounters, but my Pokemon are getting way too strong, so I'm gonna catch a Pidgey so that I can level that one up too while I'm looking for the stupid Nidoran Female. And I just remembered that Pidgey don't show up over there. Perfect. Level 3 could be better, but... Is it gonna die in one hit? Is it gonna do that to me? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it Frank. I don't have a story or a reason, but it's just Frank. This is Frank. My Pidgey is named Frank. Frankly speaking, I think it's a good name. 15 more to go in search of the female Nidoran. Okay, where's your girlfriend? Give me your girlfriend. 7, 8, 9, 10, Oh, right. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I have my... Okay, Frank. You're going to use Gust, and you're not going to kill it in one hit. Alright, Frank. You listening to me? Okay, good. Now, I'm kind of afraid to use... Oh, I forgot to buy more Pokeballs. Alright, don't pop out. Don't pop out. Oh, okay. Alright. This might end up being embarrassing. Okay, Leech Seed. Okay, good. It affects poison types. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna take a little while. You're gonna get in the Pokeball and you're gonna stay there. Okay, you're tired, you wanna rest. I'm gonna take you to the Poke Center, okay? I'm gonna go to the Poke Center. Alright, good. Alright. Then this is gonna be Halima. So Farid and Halima were the two lead characters of my high school play, Farid and Halima, and they were prince and a princess. So I think that's fitting for Nidoran Male and Nidoran Female, prince and princess, theme naming, alright. I planned those ones out, not like Frank. Frank is just Frank because he's Frank. I think we are more than ready to go take on Kevin. Yeah, I know you're hiding there. I know all your secrets. Now normally, your rival here, Blue, which is his official name, he's Blue, and you're controlling Red. Normally he, you know, surprises people by just popping out right over there when you're just wandering around. But this time I'm going to surprise him by coming at him with a team of 6 while he has a team of 2. Alright, Frank, you're gonna get a little bit of experience. Alright, now don't die. Alright. Has Frank attacked once yet? I don't think so. Okay, let's use Farid first. Alright, we're gonna leer him. I hope we're gonna leer his Pidgey, Farid. We're gonna leer his Pidgey. You know, I feel like I'm having the opposite luck of Safia. I'm coming at him with my team of 6, and my team of 6 is all going to die. This is actually pretty funny. Alright, okay. I'm bringing out the big guns. Okay, yeah, this is not happening today. This is just not happening. This is really not happening today. Today is not my day. There we go, okay. Yeah, just keep sand attacking me. I'm just gonna whittle down your health and fast forward this. What's your strategy against that? You can't beat fast forwarding. I think I've used literally everyone. Yeah, you think you're so big with that Gust? Let's see how you like a quick attack. I guess it doesn't bother you that much. Oh man. Should have gone to Viridian Forest first. There we go. There we go. No more sand attacks to worry about. No more sand attacks. Okay. Algonquin. Don't use Ember. Okay, awesome. Oh, I wonder if it has Ember. Actually, I think out of all the rival battles here, the only time that the rival's Pokemon learns an elemental move would be when it chooses Squirtle. It'll learn Bubble at level 8. I think Charmander learns Ember at like level 9 or something. So this rival battle actually isn't that hard unless you pick Charmander, which just solidifies the idea that Charmander is, without a doubt, the hardest starter to pick. So Safia is doing really, really well considering that she chose Charmander and it's her first time playing. Alright, Kevin, you're getting the aftermarket controller. You're getting the Mad Catz controller this time. I'm getting the real PlayStation controller, okay? Alright, oh. Get out of here with your critical hits. Safia totally did better against him than I did. Oh well. Time to move on. I've got all my Pokemon. Time for Viridian Forest. Okay, and I'm just going to blow all my money on Pokeballs because I don't want to encounter something that I want to catch and not be able to catch it. I think I'm fully prepared though. Now I'm pretty sure everyone who has played through the games countless times like me already knows what I am hoping to catch in Viridian Forest, and anybody who hasn't played the games, or, you know, Red and Blue, these games, and has only been following Safia's Let's Play, they are going to be kind of surprised, and I'm hoping that Safia will get caught off guard too when I send it out against her when we battle. But this episode is getting long enough. Hopefully things will be speeding up next time and I won't have another female Nidoran issue in the next episode. Hopefully. Well, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and let us know what you think and leave us some comments. What should I use in my battles against Safia? And tell us which Pokemon took forever to show up for you. Drop us some comments, and we'll see you on Tuesday with another episode of Safia's Let's Play of Pokemon Blue. And by next Sunday, we'll be having our very first battle, so stay tuned. We'll see you then.